limited companies, that is PLC, need to obtain GST registration mandatorily or they will have to pay the penalty. So, which private limited companies need to apply for GST registration and what is its procedure? You will know the answer to this question by the end of this video. Hi everyone, I'm Mayashi from Clio, where we serve more than 2000 large enterprises. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification every time we upload a video. By the way, I have an exciting announcement for new subscribers. We have a free gift for you. It's an annual compliance calendar for businesses that will help you stay 100% compliant without any of the stress. To claim it, subscribe to our channel and let us know in the form provided in the description below. The private limited company or PLC that are mandatorily required to have a GST registration are private companies whose sales or turnover crosses the threshold limit of Rs 40 lakh in a year or Rs 20 lakh in a year if registered in special category states under GST law, private companies that pay taxes under the reverse charge mechanism, private companies that supply goods or services through an e-commerce platform, e-commerce companies, private companies that are liable to deduct TDS under the GST law. The documents that are to be uploaded on the GST portal along with the GST registration form are incorporation certificate of the company, PAN card of the company, identity and address proof of promoters or director with photographs, address proof of principal place of business of the company. The address proof can be utility bills not older than 2 months, rental agreement or property tax receipts, letter of authorization of the appointment of the authorized signatory or board resolution of the appointment of the authorized signatory of the company, DSC, that is digital signature certificate of the authorized signatory, bank account statement of the company. Are the documents for GST registration of a private limited company making sense? If it is, write clear in the comments below. Do let us know what topics you'd like us to cover in our future videos. Our expert will demonstrate how to register your private limited company on the GST portal.
Step 1. Filling up Part A to obtain the TRN. Type the URL gst.gov.in on your web browser. Select the services on home page. Registration. Click on New Registration. A screen will appear. Select New Registration radio button. Fields with red dot are mandatory. First, select the type of taxpayer under the first field. Choose the option Taxpayer if you are applying as normal or regular taxpayer, composition taxpayer, casual taxable person, SEZ unit or developer and input service distributor. Then, enter the state, legal name as per PAN and PAN number. PAN number is not required in case of non-resident registration where any taxpayer identification number or passport number is available. Similarly, for TDS registration under GST, TAN can be entered. Enter the contact details of authorized signatory, being an Indian, then the CAPTCHA code and click on Proceed. GST portal displays other existing GSTINs mapped to the same PAN. Click on Proceed. Enter the OTPs sent to mobile number and email ID and finish verification. TRN is generated. You can proceed to Step 2, that is Part B, either now or within next 15 days. Step 2. Filling up Part B to obtain ARN. Go back to the home page, select Services, Registration and New Registration. This time the screen will appear where you have to select TRN radio button and enter the 15-digit number, CAPTCHA and click on Proceed. Once again, verify using OTP. The dashboard will appear where under Saved Applications, click on the blue icon with white pen to fill up the application. You can see various styles appear. These remain same for different types of registration except will be few in number for non-residents, UN bodies, TDS and TCS applicants. For a normal registration, under tile Business Details, certain fields are already auto-populated based on Part A. Select the Constitution, details of state in which registration is being obtained, ward sector details are available on respective state commercial tax websites. For jurisdiction and range, please visit cbic-gst.gov.in/knowyourjurisdiction.html. Watch my video available on our channel for the steps. Further, you can select Yes to register as a casual taxpayer, then make payment of tax in advance and proceed. If you select Yes to opt for composition scheme, Then select View Details and proceed. Moving on, select the reason for registration. If SEZ unit is selected, enter some details asked. Then select the date of commencement of business and so on before clicking on Save and Continue. Next style is about company profile, promoter or proprietor or partner details. Enter their personal details, contact and address. Enter details and upload their photos and supporting documents before clicking on Save and Continue. Next style is authorized signatory. Here, the details asked are very similar to previous style. A signatory is a person belonging to the business who will be complying with all GST requirements such as authenticating the documents, returns, and refund applications. So these are crucial to be declared. Additionally, for TDS applicant, details of the drawing and disbursing officer in case of TCS applicant, TCS collecting officer belonging to the applicant is asked in a similar manner. These are persons responsible for TDS deductions or TCS collection. Next style is not mandatory. If you are taking help of authorized representative like GST practitioner, then declare the details here. Moving on to the place of business style. This is a core detail. Enter the complete address as per supporting document available on hand. To get the details of which documents are required for GST registration, watch my video on our channel. Upload the supporting documents. Select the nature of business activity. It can be more than one selection. Next, declare if any additional place of business is present. Click on Save and Continue. Additional place of business style is compulsory only if you have selected it in the previous style. Otherwise, proceed to next style called Goods and Services. Here, select the item of goods and or services based on HSN or SAC code. If you are looking for professional help, then ClearTax provides an exclusive plan that will help your business adapt to GST implementation and caters to all compliance and registration requirements along with expert advice. In the next style, enter the bank account details of the applicant being of a company, proprietor, firm, and so on, and upload the supporting document. Moving on, enter state-specific information asked if applicable. And in the second last style, select yes or no for Aadhaar authentication. The registration application submitted by you will not be marked for a mandatory site visit if you choose to authenticate the application using Aadhaar number of the proprietor, all partners, and all authorized signatories. Aadhaar authentication is not asked for non-resident persons, UN bodies, and TDS or TCS applicants. It must be verified within 15 days of TRN generation in Step 1 by following the directions that I will be giving you in Step 3. In the last style on verification by the authorized signatory, select either of the three modes available for verification such as digital signature, any other e-signature or EVC and finish the submission. The 15-digit application reference number or ARN is sent to the mobile number and email address of the authorized signatory. Step 3. Aadhaar authentication or eKYC. This applies to those who chose yes for this in Part B of GST registration application. The authorized signatories would have received an authentication link to their email ID and mobile number. On clicking it, enter the virtual ID or Aadhaar number. Common OTP will be sent to the respective email address and mobile number. Enter it and click on Validate OTP. With this, the process of applying for GST registration gets completed. Now, the officer will respond within 3 working days about the status of registration via email.
You can also obtain GST for your company easily by availing our goods and services GST registration service from the link given in the description box below. Our experts will apply for GST registration of your company and follow up till you receive your GSTIN. If you're thinking of establishing a private limited company or want to convert your business into a private limited company along with GST registration, you can visit the link given in the description box below and avail our GST compliant private limited company registration services. Experts at Clear will incorporate your company, apply for GST registration on your behalf and follow up till you receive your incorporation certificate and GSTIN. Don't forget to claim your giveaway by subscribing to our channel and clicking on the link given in the description box below. Stay tuned to know more about running your business and business related ideas.